And big news coming in from Pakistan. A blast has been reported inside a mosque in Peshawar city. 10 people have been injured in the blast, while one side of the mosque has collapsed. The blast took place in the police lines area. The rescue teams have been dispatched to the region. This is a developing story. And for more on this, we're now being joined by Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik. Hi Anas, what's the latest on this?
Well, absolutely devastating news from Peshawar, Rahisha. Just a blast took place about 30 minutes back inside the mosque that was just off the police lines. This is a highly secured, highly guarded area. It has 4 entrances. Very near to this is the Chief Minister's Secretariat as well, and other key important installations of the government. The functionaries of the government are there, and a blast taking place in a highly secured zone is definitely raising alarm bells. Military people from the military also reside nearby in the very same area. Now, at least 10 people are injured. This blast looks like that it was perhaps a suicide explosion. The police are reluctant to confirm or deny. They're saying that reports that the matter is being ascertained, it is being investigated on the nature of the blast, but it's complete devastation, because what we see in the visuals that have come through is that one side of the mosque has collapsed. If I just explain to you the area, it's very near to the CM Secretariat, literally a lane across. It is also near to the provincial KP Secretariat as well. People heard the blast over there. I've spoken to people who were there. They've heard the blast. It's ripped the windows of nearby houses apart. So that's what its intensity was. Police fear casualties. Rescue sources confirm that they've rescued at least 10 people who are initially injured, but the number is expected to rise. Rahisha?
Right, Anas, we're also learning that the cause of the explosion has not yet been discovered and that no group has claimed responsibility for the attack.
Well, yes, it's a bit too early for any of the groups to come forward and claim responsibility. But given the history of KPK and in the province of KP, we've seen that attacks both by the Daesh or the Islamic State and Tehreek-e-Taliban or the TTP, both that have been a perpetual headache for Islamabad, have been claimed. They've been taking place. So it would be very closely washed out as to which group comes forward and claims responsibility. That would be number one. And number two, with regards to the first part of your question about the nature of the explosion, the police say that they are ascertaining the facts of the matter, that they are looking into it. The BDS has already been called in as well, but by the looks of it, by those visuals, having spoken to people, by those visuals, it looks like that it can perhaps be a suicide explosion. A bit too early, as I said, a bit too early to say it in affirmity, but we'd wait for the police version, for the final police version to come through with regards to the nature of the explosion. Rahisha?
Right, Anas, around 10 people, at least 10 people have been killed in the blast. Tell us about the rescue operations that are underway.
Well, Rescue 1122 is currently on ground, is on the scene, and they confirm that they have rescued at least 20. Now, this is just an update. And police sources are also telling me, if I just, while I'm talking to you, police sources say that it is likely a suicide explosion. The security in Peshawar city has been beefed up as well. Islamabad, there's also been a high alert. Just as I talk to you, these are literally developing story. It's breaking updates that are coming through. Security around Islamabad has been beefed up, and it's been raised to the level of high alert on the instructions of IG Islamabad, Dr. Akbar Nasir Khan. Now, Peshawar city as well, if I talk to you, the security was already on alert. Now it's been raised to the level of a red alert from a high alert. At least 20 are now injured. It is being said by police sources that it is a suicide explosion, though they will be putting out a formal statement very soon, as in when the nature of the explosion is determined. Rahisha?
Thank you, Anas, for getting us up to speed on this. We will, of course, be tracking this very closely on WION. Thanks very much.